I don't know if you guys know this, but me and this Lincoln Electric have been great friends for a long time. This thing here has done me well. You know, for the 7 or 8 years I've had it, this has been a good welder. You know what? Good welder. But, you know, I found a welder on sale the other day, these Hobart 190s. So, I was sitting there and I was staring at it and I was thinking of how many problems that one's been giving me lately with the duty cycles, and it's been a great welder, but guys, it's close to 7 or 8 years old. So I talked to one of my buddies. He says he really wants it. So I was like, well, if you want my old one, that kind of means I should buy that one. So Lincoln, I actually sold you. I sold you, and the money I got from you is going to help me pay for that. So I said, yeah, let's do it. So I bought that new welder, guys. I'm going to unbox that welder. You guys have seen the weld that this one has done. They're not bad welds. I just have to run it super hot for some reason. It honestly liked flux core more than it likes gas. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this welder down and we're going to get that one ready. First time I've had this welder with actually not having a welder on it for close to, I'm going to say, 7 years. Kind of nice. Diablo blade works for everything. To be honest, I still love my Milwaukee blades. And that's just because I'm a Milwaukee purist. So before I say anything, guys, I was not sponsored for this video. I bought this with my own money. This welder cost me $899, and after you put the government fee on it, which is called tax, it was $1,116. Sorry, $1,016.97 out the door. It does have a warranty, I think for 1 year. But not sponsored. Had to buy it with my own money. So I can give an honest review because that was not sponsored. So far I just have the whip, which does look fairly cheap. We'll probably use it. It'll probably be good for like 2 or 3 years. Then we'll just buy another $29 one off Amazon, just like we had to do for the Lincoln. Not a fan of foam. It does stop shit from being broken. The hose is see-through. I'm not used to that. The gas hose is see-through. Lincoln is black, so I'm used to that for the past 7 years. Okay, so prepare my back for this. We got our ground, we got our power cable. Okay, so let me redo this camera so I'm off the ground. First impressions, I've had that Lincoln so long. This door opens on the other side, and it's gonna really mess me up. I'm not gonna be used to that, guys. What am I gonna do? This is all new to me. Oh, all right. For argon, for steel. Steel, gas. this thing's already set up for... No, it's set up for flux core wire. So we have to change it for gas. So already we're off to a great start. A little bit different. Can handle a spool gun. We don't have a spool gun. I am going to have to cut this thing off, unfortunately, which I have liked this for the past fucking 8 years. And we'll probably just cut it off and we'll weld it to the other side. Because we ain't going to be able to shut that damn door. So let's get the CO2 hooked up. Let's change these cables around. We'll get her ground on. We'll get her whip on. We'll start it up and see what she sounds like, because I'm used to what the other one sounded like, which was rough. But yes, I am already bleeding doing this. Don't worry, guys. We'll get this thing set up and we'll be right back. So we cut off the little thing that was stopping this from closing. Okay, first impressions. I haven't used it yet. I will be using it here in this video to give you guys an honest review. Didn't like the gauges that came with it. It was just like a push-on airline. I didn't like it, so I ended up keeping the Lincoln gauges. I've had zero problems with them. They feel, the Hobart 1 gauge feels good. It just, like it's a nice heavy gauge, and it's got all the correct numbers on it. I just don't like the fact that you just push it and put a gear clamp. I get it. That's the factory standard. This one here is kind of nice. It's got double push-in crimped connectors. It looks nice, it feels nice, it's going to do the job correctly, and it's never given me any issues over the last 7 years, so I think I'm going to keep this system here. The door opening the other way is going to be different for me. 2, if I thought the Lincoln was loud, this thing is really loud. But you know, that could mean that it's got a bigger fan and it's got better cooling, who knows. I don't like how everything in here is standard sizes, but this here is a 10 mil to attach the negative. I know that's a stupid thing to complain about, but like, choose the same sizes all throughout. This feels pretty cheap. The whip, it is a compression push-on fitting. Haven't had that before. All mine have been screw-on, so that's something new to me. And the wire feed sounds very robust, so we'll have to figure that out. I don't think I can weld that thing back on because it is stainless. But I should try, shouldn't I? Let's try it. Nothing like voiding that welder's warranty 30 seconds after I get it by welding to the welder. That's the way you do it though. Next thing I need to buy is a auto darkening shield that actually darkens because everything is super bright. Honestly guys, I think this is going to be a good welder. One of my buddies has one of these, says that he loves it, and I love that Milwaukee one. That's not Milwaukee. It's red, I think, Milwaukee. That Lincoln when I got it, it's been 7 years, and I think it was time for an upgrade. It's going to take me a little time to get used to the wire put in. Lincoln was over the top, Hobart's under the bottom. But we'll use this here today, and I'll give you guys a review of how I think it works, but I can't see anything, guys, so I'll see you back here when my eyesight fixes. Well, we played with the welder quite a bit there. Different temperatures, uphand, downhand. Yeah, so I think this thing's going to make a nice little addition. It never went into heat stroke or nothing like that, or duty cycle, I guess you guys call it. Some things I don't like is the whip does kind of feel chintzy and cheap, but I think it'll be okay. But overall, I kind of like it. I haven't used it enough to say, but the switch feels cheap, the dials feel good, the whip feels chintzy, and the actual body of it feels nice and sturdy. I will say that. And I do like this. But yeah, so we got some welding done on it. I'm still going to be learning this thing. I'm just trying different settings on it, trying to figure it all out. But I think one of my main issues is I'm just running pure argon and not CO2 on this. So we'll have to try swapping that out shortly and see how well it does. But we did get the plates on this car, and the welder did do its job. So what do you guys think of the new Hobart?